Hi, this is Mick. I'm going to be using Delphi Diagnostics today on this Citroen Berlingo 2003 Multispace. It's not running very good, so we'll see what the diagnostics report says and then we can take it from there. Right, I've got my laptop ready. I use a Acer one. It's a nice small laptop. I've got all my diagnostic software on here. I've got Delphi, I've got Wowworth, and I've also got Vagtaco for looking at VWs. So I've got VW Polo. So that's the laptop I'm going to be using. This is the Delphi DS 150E snooper. This plugs into your USB port on your laptop and then into your OBD connector on the vehicle. The OBD connector for this car is located behind this panel, just under the steering wheel. So you pull that, be careful not to break the clips on it, take it off, and you should see the OBD port round about there. Right, I've removed that panel and the OBD connector is just up in there, if you can see it, just there. So I'll get the laptop and the snooper plugged in there and then we'll start the diagnostics. Right, that's the VCI snooper rigged up to the OBD port. Laptop's up and running, so I'll just open up the Delphi software. That'll take a couple of minutes to load up. So what we'll do is we'll turn the ignition on and we'll have a look, see if there are any warning lights on. Neutral. Now there's no warning lights on, but you can see on there the service lights on, the little spanner symbol, so we'll hopefully be able to remove that as well. It has had a recent service, so that needs clearing. Right, back up to the laptop then. It's all loaded up, so we need to select our vehicle from these lists here. Hope you can see this alright. Hope I'm not moving the camera around too much. Get down to Citroen. So there. It's actually a Berlingo Series 2 or 207. On this side it's a 2003. And what we'll do is we'll test everything on the vehicle, every control unit. So if we click on all systems, and that puts an intelligent system check on by clicking that button there. So I'll click on there. That'll take a moment. Right. So we know it's a diesel model. So we check that box. And you've got all these different things what it will look for. With the brake system, the instrument cluster, restraints, multifunction system and service light reset. So we'll leave all them checked because that's what we'll check, and click on the next button, the little arrow in the bottom right there. Right, so it's saying ignition on. So that's on now, just till the lights come on. Don't turn your engine on, it's not necessary. Click OK. And it's doing a search. So that takes probably 2 or 3 minutes to do it. and brings up any faults, hopefully with a fault code number and a bit of a basic description of what it might be. So we'll come back to this when it's carried out all its analysing, and we'll take it from there. Right, it's completed its intelligent system scan, so let's see what we've got. I've already clicked on the OK button to confirm that it's finished its scan. So if you look on the left hand side here, these are all the control units that it's tested, and these are what you should have. If it's a green line, it's completed its search and there's no faults. If it's a red line, it's either not able to communicate with that control unit, or it has finished and there's a fault or more. The orange line, it can't see anything. There might be a conflict in the vehicle software. So looking at what we've got, the engine system, it's a green line, as you can see. There's one system responded, so it can talk to the ECU. No fault codes, nothing found, nothing wrong. Braking system, it can't find it, or it can't communicate with the braking system control unit, which is fair enough. You can't expect to do them all. Instrument cluster, again, that's tested okay, no faults. Restraint system, which is your airbags and seatbelt pretensioners, again that's okay, no faults found. Multifunction system, okay with no faults. And service light reset, it's tested that, it's just saying one system responded. I think I need to look at resetting that light anyway, just get rid of that spanner symbol. So I'll have a look at that in a moment and see if I can sort that out using this software. Should be able to. The engine is running a little rough. It's stuttering and hesitating when you get into high gear, so I'm constantly having to drop it down to a lower gear to maintain the revs and keep going. It's not very good. Bit of a lack of power. I suspect it's probably a vacuum leak, or the MAF sensor needs cleaning, or it could be the EGR valve that's a bit carboned up. So we'll have to have a look at that. So I'll just have a look, see if I can reset this service light, or that spanner symbol that you can see just there, and see if we can get that removed. I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, I've had a little look of how to reset this service light. So I've gone back to the original page where we selected the vehicle itself. If we go down to item 2, select system, when we did the intelligent system scan, which is this middle button just here, which is not lit up at the moment so you can't do it, we selected all systems. Once you select all systems, that little button highlights in red, so you click on there and it tests everything like we've just done. So what I want to do now is just scroll down this list, which gives you all different things you can check individually, and you've got service light reset at the bottom there. So system reset service, and the name is service. So if we click on the OBD symbol there, that will just test that system. So there we go, ignition on, which is on, and we'll click on OK. Right, okay, communication established. Choose the function by using the button in the left menu. Okay, so we'll go up to that red little button up there, which is spanner and a screwdriver. Click on that, it says adjust, and choose the test you want to perform. So click on there, recall the service message, that's it. So that should be the one to clear the service indicator. So we'll click on OK. Service message, engine off, ignition on, no fault stored and loads off. OK, click OK. Recall service message, function complete. OK, so if we go over to the dash now and have a look, yep, you can see that little spanner symbol has now disappeared, which is great news. So that's how you use Delphi on a Citroen Berlingo, or on any vehicle really. You can't always talk to every system, and it doesn't diagnose every single car. Very restrictive on Dodge, Chrysler, Mercedes-Benz and BMW. But there's other software you can get to look into them in more depth. Anyway, I'll take a look at the other issues with this vehicle, which I'll post in further videos. I hope this has been of use to anybody. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Any comments or questions, please leave them below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks very much. Cheers.